What is up, Shibanites and Shivettes? It is I, Shibans the Damned. Welcome back to the channel. And hey, if you're new around here, guess what? It is perfectly okay and perfectly normal to subscribe to the content you are watching. So please, hit that button down below and let's get into it. The Lunar New Year update is here in Palia, and we're going to check out all that has to offer. So we got the new Luna Path, Path of the Shred. Still almost the same price as the Ketsu Pass, which had 3 times the amount of items. But it looks like you get an outfit, a Ferris, another outfit, and a bunch of stuff that can be acquired in-game. See, this pass was huge. And they did these 2 passes 1 page less than half for almost the same price. Shame on you, Singularity. But we are going to activate this. Guess I don't have to because the other ones are done. Alright, so we have stamp cards for the Lunar New Year event. Upon entering that area, you do get the Lunar New Year celebrant. See, spend envelopes, Hot Pot minigame 5 times, and they have patched Hot Pot. Meaning, you can no longer do spam tables. Now the underground has not been patched so far, but it will be coming in the future. And it was because players were bossing other players around because they don't play the way they do, is why it was patched. So thank you very much. But if they're going to patch that, they need to do something about the Grove. Because players boss other players into waiting until 3 AM. So I'm looking forward to a patch for that as well. Set off a firework. Spin the prize wheel 5 times. So there's 6 treasure chests we have to find. Alright. Then the bundle board we have a bunch of ingredients, other stuff, the ranching kit, 2 things I've never seen before, and a fancier breed biscuit. And that will unlock the new roly-poly armadillo pet in the ranch if I read correctly. Dailies, I don't really care about them. We got the Maji Market New Year. We have a plush that we can buy, as well as various other things. But we are going to check that out firsthand. Alright, so upon walking in there, apparently that can't be placed on the outside. And apparently it can't be placed on the wall or in the ceiling, but we can hang it off of a poster. Awesome, so we have wall decor that has to be hung off of other wall decor. Thank you, Singularity, for another shit item. Alright. We're going to get some fireworks at some prize wheel. We'll see if these ones work down there. That's a lucky coin. That's a claw machine. We're going to use that while we're there. I'm going to take some fireworks. And I actually spent my prize wheel tokens last night to get those fireworks. So, we have our fireworks and a claw token. On our way, we're going to stop and check out the bundle board, donate any items that we already have for it, as well as buy something off Zeki in hopes for a prize ball token. I'm going to save up, I think, 100. And open those all at once and see what we get out of that. Now we are going to send out a friend invite when we get down here. Asorka will be joining us for a bit. Already online and waiting, as well as any other friends that come online. Now to start everything, you gotta check the bundle board, go talk to Kenyatta, talk to 3 other citizens, and then you have access to the board. So let's get the board underway. 5 gold bars. And they're not gonna let me contribute. Try it again. So I'm gonna need a lot more bulbs. So let's say 15 bright shrooms and 22 light bulbs. Say 20 milk. Got that one almost done. I don't have any dragon fireworks yet. Don't know where this recipe comes from or this recipe. I do believe at the Lunar New Year event. And I'm going to be building some ranch house stuff. Alright, fun. At least they didn't lock the things we needed behind, I don't know, RNG. Like the snowy stuff. You seen how well that went, Singularity? We didn't like it, and you changed it. Now, due to the intro, I am going to miss most of this Maji event. But it's what it is. Maybe we'll get a chopper chase. I'm pretty sure I already have tickets from the thing last season. I'm gonna send that party out. And get in there. Thanks for waiting. You'll be home soon. I'm not going home. I'm going to the market. Alright, so I need 2,000 tickets for a dragon firework. 1 firework? That better be a recipe. I don't have the patience for that. Alright, what else do we got? Okay, so I need Lunar New Year coin for that. Oh, so they make us spend our tickets for the board. Clever. Alright, I already have that basket. Let's see how much that new plush is gonna be. $2,000. I almost have enough for that, so we're gonna start with that. And we have some of this other cool stuff. I want that. Prices for that's a bit ridiculous.
Can I be of any assistance, friend? Come by if you get any scrapes or bruises.
Well, where do I get the wish ribbon? That might be what's in my mailbox, actually. I don't see a claw machine down here, so we won't be using that. But I guess it's chopper time. Do my firework challenge. Like to know how the fuck they can run faster. Yeah, suck it. You didn't get one. Alright, I was clicking X as that ran right past me, but... And I was clicking X that time too. What the... You gonna give me this one? I just wanted 10. Guess that's not happening. Alright. I have enough for the plushie. Yay! I don't want the no hunt sign. I thought they had a different one. Alright, nothing I want from there. These are all tickets. I eventually need all of these. Alright, we'll see. What Delilah's got going on. Not much. We're gonna go look for these 6 treasure chests. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Well, they did a better job at hiding the chest on this one. What we got? We got 3 so far. Guess we'll see if there's any up on roofs. Two more. One more. It's not up here. I got that one. One more. I think it's hidden in the market. Did find one in there. I'm gonna make sure it wasn't just 5. It was 5. Alright, so there's where you get all 5 of them at. Then we have to spin the prize wheel 5 times. I did pick up the brand new plushie. I will take that back to my lot and we'll display that after we do this. Yeah, that's the devs laughing at you, by the way, for giving you crap rewards. That's all we got. Alright, back to the house to get out of the way so that impatient twat can get in there. Already I don't like the new hangy poster thing for this event because of the beginning of the stream. You'll see the only place I was able to place it was on other wall decor and not directly onto the wall. I'll show you what I mean about that. When you go down to the new Maji area, you are awarded this. Year of the Rift Rock poster that you can't place on that wall, or this wall, or any wall. But if you have wall decor hanging up someplace, you can place it off of wall decor. So, thanks for ruining that singularity. I have to hang it right there, and you can't even see it, so that's just going back in my... I tried the outside too. We'll try back here by this Lily Raton set. Okay, I wonder if they just bugged out wall decor in general. If I pick it up, nope, I can put that back on the wall. It's just that, which makes no sense because the year of the snake decor back at my house, other house, is on the wall. Check out this other stuff we got. I can put that on the wall. What's this? A flower. What's this? that hanging up. And we have our new plushie. Looks like a chocobo from Final Fantasy. Way to steal that. Try to put this over here in the corner someplace. Yeah, that's fitting. We'll put it in there where you can actually see it. Wonder if we can hang this one off of this one. Nope. I really just want to place it on a wall, but I guess that was asking too much. I don't know why they made it a reward if we can't hang it anywhere. What's this? Can't place it. I don't know what this new flower is. Lunar anemone. Alright, whatever. We're gonna bloom her. There we go. Oh, that's not starred. Alright, well, I guess I'll just eat it. Well, not right now. Put this plushie in our stack. We're not going to put the plushie in the stack, we're just going to throw it right here. Nah, we're going to put it in the stack. There we go. Travel to the barn, get some milk for the board. And then from there, in between Moji events, I'll figure out how much of everything I need and get this bundle done rather quickly. Not bundle, the whole board. Give me milk. Or not. BK's got the milk. Not you, Arby's. Not you, White Castle. Pinky doesn't have any? What about Brain? This Pinky does. And we get the board done, apparently we can start raising armadillos. Why? Because we can, I guess. I pet that dog. I pet that dog. Pet that dog. These are my fish farmers. Got pot pies and chesters. I don't know where the rest of my chickens are. but I got what I came for. I needed the milk. Ooh, KFC had some. Now you have mail. Alright, Shane. There, they got me a blank ribbon. Don't know if I gotta carry that with me, so I'm carrying that with me. Down to the board. Need 9 more milk. So we're gonna go buy that right behind us. Done. Got a lucky coin and snowballs I never wanted. That's awesome. The 22 light bulbs. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for that. Boom, and then I need $13 of them. And I need 5 of Zaki's original. I gotta buy those when the event opens back up. And the noodle bowls and the fireworks. Ranch house sink, ranch house mirror, wall cabinet, and lamp. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna need that. Probably gonna need some glass. We're probably gonna need some sapwood planks. Back to the house. Even they had to hang it off of pre-existing stuff. Maybe that's where I'll put mine. Watch, it's not gonna let me. I did find all the new chests. You can scroll back to find their locations. I'm gonna put that in there in the chat. Alright. Ranch house. Looks like we're gonna use ceramic for this set too. Okay, I like how it has an icon above it that tells us it's part of the bundle. What do I need? We're gonna need fabric. Alright, so let's do what we can. Then we'll get a count on everything. Ranch house wall cabinet, mirror, and sink. I knew I was gonna need wood. Alright, I should have some back here on my hopper. A whole 51. Alright, we'll make do with what I have. Maybe I'll go tree happy. Where's the mirror at? How many of them can I make? What's that take? Silver bars. I guess I'm going to be silver farming, and this looks like the only thing that's really going to hold me back. Alright, so let's take... So I'm going to need clay. boards. Two more. No, I have light bulbs. Fabric. 16 fabric. Ceramic and boards. I'm gonna break myself, but I might be able to do this. I know I don't have much silver going. I'm gonna send a message out when we get past this loading screen to my friend Sorky. Alright, so we're gonna go down here, start buying fabric. As I might not even have enough to buy it though. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. Almost didn't have enough. There's the fabric we need. So I need 9 mirrors, 10 sinks, 4 wall cabinets. Let's do it. Broke. Alright. There's apparently a bloom at I-4. I'm gonna go raid that. On the way back to my house. I can't get across there, I went the wrong way. So you know what? I'm just going home. I'm not going home. That bloom has a new plushie. I've gotten it twice so far. I actually gave my last one to a random player. No plush. Yeah, after next Moji event, possibly use an order compass and try to get some silver. I might have a couple in my hopper actually, I should check that. Nothing in this bundle, unlike the last one, relies on you getting it to drop. This isn't an RNG board, it's a bundle board. I might actually get a couple of those new plushies. What do we have here? Silver, or is that platinum? Well, I need the money, so there's my platinum. I did have silver. That's Palia. Damn it. What's this? Silver. Gold. More clay. Or ceramics. So we're just gonna put silver in here. That'll get me 1 bar. What? Oh, that wasn't silver. Alright, so I'm gonna need a lot more silver for that. Let's get a recount. You're really just not gonna tell us how much we have left, are you? Well, ain't that a... Well, I guess on our way to the next new year. I get to stop. What's up, Sorky? So, Sorky, I have a plan. They patched Hotpot. You can no longer spam table it. But even with just 2 of us, if you're watching the stream, you can just feed me the cards that I need. And if we can get other people, we can make games go by so quick. Just get a party of 4 of us, get Reckon here, Cage if he plays tonight. Just watch the stream and just feed. We'll have to try it, make sure it's beneficial for everyone. If it is, we can just reap the tickets. Alright, I gotta stop and write all this down. So I need 10 sinks, 9 mirrors, 4 cabinet, 7 lamps, 13 bright shroom, 5 Zekis, Taiyaki, 5 noodle rolls, word, I already got this one done. So, I think I actually still have time to make those because we don't have a balloon pop, it's just hot pot and chocolate cheese. I don't even have enough money to fast travel, so I guess we're going down there. Thanks for waiting. You'll be home soon. 241 Palians ahead of you. Not trying to go home, I'm trying to go to the market, alright? When I get this board done so I can get my armadillo. And then we'll know what they produce. Did we freeze? We loading in. Today would be nice. Should I go make a sandwich or... Yay! Wait, how did you get in here before me? You was way back in front of town when I blew past. Alright, so I have me some tickets. Alright, we gotta dye this ribbon. Now what do I do with it? I wish Singularity 6 gets their shit together and puts some serious work into this game. Instead of being like, here's a $40 outfit, happy update. Alright. I want these. Alright, what do I need? Ref's rolls and Zeki's teriyaki. Not those rolls. Yeah, these. Thanks for taking all my tickets, asshole. Alright, let's see what this hot pot's all about. I'm assuming it gives tickets. You guys can have this table. I don't know why you're sitting down and running at the same time, but I'm over here. That's weird. Alright. If there's something I can help you with to get the game over quicker, just type it in the YouTube chat. Remember, you don't need 3 of a kind. You can get 1 of each color as well, and that counts. But I got Rec on board. We're gonna spam table the hell out of Underground Hot Pot, and I'm gonna get 1,000 prize wheel tickets and open them up after they patch Hot Pot. Just gonna stand there and open up 1,000 of them, and people can just wait till I'm done. They couldn't even handle it when I did 100. If it doesn't give everyone tickets for playing, then that's just stink. Oh yeah, you can actually type right into the chat bar. PlayStation doesn't let me, like if I open up chat, it won't let me hit the send button. I'm thinking if all four of us was in a party and tickets are distributed between party members as well, then hotpot streaming would be the way to go. I hope. If not, you win some, you lose some. Get rid of that. Now all I need is a potato. A potato and a steak. Are you kidding? I'm a redneck. I can figure out bad grammar. You don't even have to retype it. I can figure it out. I feel like Choppa Chase will be over by the time one game of this gets done. It better have a big payout. So I need the other piece of meat and the potato, I guess. Morale mushroom. There it is. Now I need a potato, and that'll end it. Ah, if I would have just kept that steak, I would have had one of each kind of the steaks. Now it's just a matter of getting a potato to pop up, I guess. Potato! Potato! Why do I have a feeling we're both going to lose to a computer? Potato! I want to say chopper chase just happened. Potato? Potato! Time to eat! Alright, how many tickets did you get under your total? Your total points, not the total on the left. Your total points, where mine says 250. What'd you get? Oh, it tells you. Maybe? No, it doesn't. Well, it's really not worth it. I mean, one game you miss half a putt-putt, or you miss half a chopper chase. Come here, you ground dog. Ground puppy. Puppy! I grabbed that dog! I grabbed that dog! Puppy! Yeah, you thought you had it, didn't you? I'm gonna chase you down with it. You know what? Because it was my puppy. Thought you had that too, didn't you? Here, you want it? You want it? Oh, you fat bitch. I hope you get molested. At least they give you more time now. Surprised somebody 50 feet behind me didn't grab that one. Nobody likes PC distance hacks. Just give me one more. I needed what? One more dragon firework, I do believe. No, it's the noodle rolls I was getting. Yay! I want that T10 and the treasure box. I don't really care about these two. And I don't really care about these hot pots if I can't. If I can't display them, I don't care. So we're gonna go back. Do a little bit of building. And take that stuff down. How many lamps? 7. Well, we're gonna get 6 of them. And then we need a lot of wood. Alright. 7 minutes. I'm not even waiting the 7 minutes, I'm just taking it straight to Zeki. You're not getting my starred stuff, Zeki. Then I'll at least have money to use the fast travel board again. While we're stuck on a loading screen, I thank you for stopping by the live stream. If you're new around here, please like and subscribe for more gaming content. Where on a good week I stream Monday through Thursday, normally around 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Not just Palia, a variety of games. I actually normally don't even stream this game. But here we are. And you're not gonna let me do that, are you? Alright, so I need one more lamp. So we're gonna change this stuff, my numbers around quick. That's how I contributed, the rest of my numbers is the same. So I'm gonna chop a lot of wood and buy a lot of wood. We'll see how much I make selling this off, and I forgot to give him rolls are done. So we'll cross that off. Oh yeah, 5K, we're buying out this bundle. Yeah. Is Hidari's bitch ass around here anywhere? I don't see him. But hello, Sabira.
Let's put our heads together.
Let me put my head between your... What? Motorboat. Whoa, what is going on? Alright. Need one more of them. 4 cabinets. $10 sinks, that might hold me up a little bit. Oh yeah. They take 90, so I'm gonna need 1,000 wood. Alright, I'm down to needing 7 of them. I might be able to get away with knocking a mirror out of the list. A mirror. Alright. That actually sold for a decent amount, so... I'm gonna be out of... I'm just gonna be out of wood, and that's gonna be alright. Lily Rattan set, by the way. Very nice set to be crafting. And I also have one of my other live streams, how to build outside of your thing. And I got apple tree seeds. So we're gonna donate this, sell off, grab everything else we need. And that's just gonna leave silver bars and bright shrooms and the two recipes from the Moji. probably do the bright shrooms. One more Maji event, and that might be the end of this one. Nine mirrors and 7 sinks. Didn't look like it took a whole lot of clay, so we need 90 for each sink. So we're gonna need we're just gonna grab 600 and go from there. $630, I think we'll do it. I need to upgrade to a programmable controller that I can just tap X once and let it keep tapping for me. I switched hands twice already. Guess we're getting 700. Alright. Hopefully there's nothing else I need. We'll try to knock out the 7 sinks. One of the mirrors that will, and then we'll go for the bright shrooms. Eight mirrors. need, that'll give me 8. Oh, my sinks are done. I made one more than I needed. Alright. What's this? I have a hot pot someplace I can place down. Yeah, I just need to get a starred one. Ah! Back up, Barbie. Need to make me a dowsing rod. And we're just gonna go straight to Bahari. Round back to the board and the Margie. I also gotta check my lunar path. Apparently completing parts on the board don't allow that. Alright. Where are we at? We'll go to flooded steps and get some. They're just not gonna put any bright shrooms around this. I wonder if they're are they a dark time thing? I thought I found them before in the daytime, but I also think you should be able to chop down a grave whenever you feel like it. Especially if you're the one that found it. Where else? Perhaps down at Flooded. Windy Ruins. We'll try down there. Fast travel to Beachcomber. Can't believe I sold all my bright streams the other day. Had I known we was gonna need them, I probably wouldn't have done it. So this challenge just looks like it's going to be a lot of server hopping. Okay, so that bright stream's apparently up there. Pretty much it for that area. Got a whole 3. I need 13. I need 10 more. Go back to Bahari till we get 10 more bright shrooms. I don't think switching servers did anything, did it? Well, you can still pick that one up through the wall. That's always nice. They really don't want us having these. Unless they're just not showing up on the map. Check flooded steps while we're out and about. make our way into the ruins. And that's how you get silver bars for the mirror. Gives me a nice start. No bright shroom in these ruins. That's bunk. Ah, Wolfie in the house. What's up? In the house. Doing a new bundle board for the Palia update. About 75%, 80%, 83% done. Unlike the last board that was a crock of shit. Alright, since they helped us out with the mirrors, we're gonna make them. Not without copper bars or not. Alright, so I gotta buy some copper. I don't think I have any copper in the hopper. Copper in the hopper. Copper in the hopper. Copper in the hopper. Copper in the... You thought I was gonna fucking say it, didn't you? Alright, so we gotta buy some copper bars. They did not add a new map yet. Their ideas of updates is here's a couple of $40 outfits on the bundle board. And I know you're not going to be able to fit the maximum amount of animals that you're allowed to have of each one in your barn, but here's a new animal. Right now I'm grinding for an armadillo because it just makes sense to throw an armadillo in here. It just makes sense, alright? Or as Bethesda would say, it works. And we all know it doesn't work. But that armadillo will be mine, and it will be my armadillo. They started battle passes. Man, Wolfie, that was a joke. They did this pass right here, Path of the Kitsu. 5 pages of rewards, 35 rewards in total for 1,000, it was 1,500 or something like that, Palia coins. Then they're like, oh, people bought that. Buy this one for 1,000, but you're only getting 2 pages, 14 rewards. And this one, they did lower the price down a little bit for their sad ass 14 rewards. It's only $8.25, almost 1,000. Hey, maybe if more of you quit buying this shit, they'll reduce the price a little bit more. Dun-dun-dun. That's how you get back at a developer. not bitch about it, then buy it anyway. You boycott that shit like Italy's boycotting their government. Well, we do have the Lunar New Year Maji Market. It's different than the normal Maji Market. I already got the plushie from it, which consists of Hot Pot, which, because too many players are getting mad at other players for saying, hey, this is a spam table, and they run up and don't spam, and they get yelled at, they patched Hot Pot. You can no longer spam it. The game doesn't end when the deck runs out of cards, and everyone's a winner. Nope. They ruined that shit. Which, if they're going to do stuff like that to cut back on arguing in game, they better do something with the Grove, because I'm not waiting till 3 o'clock in the morning to cut it, especially if I'm the one to find it, and people just get irate and act like a bunch of man babies. What baby? Man baby. You find any bright shrooms here either? Alright, we'll go to the other place. Gotta get 13 of these. Normally where you get about 5 of them for going to those areas, you're lucky if one spawns. Why? Because we need it. We do need a new map area. I have every plushie in the game except for maybe 2. Been working on, well, today the board I was working on tracking down the rest of the recipes I don't have. And most of them actually comes from this event. One on the wall. There's not one on the wall that time. They actually put it where we could grab it. Now, why did it sound like there was another one up there? Probably above me. Alright, so Windy Ruins is our go-to place, it seems. Ooh, that's why I wasn't switching servers before. Asorka's in this server. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the flooded steps. See if we can find one there. That would be Central Stables. so I think by the end of the day I'm just going to do 4 mirrors and some recipes. And then I'll take a break and I'll come back and finish the rest and get this entire bundle board done today so we can check out the armadillo. Yo, did you see a bright shroom? No bright shroom here. Alright. They did mess up pretty good. As soon as you log in and go to the new Maji area, they give you a sign to hang on your wall. Only it doesn't hang on the wall. You have to hang it off of another wall decor. Because they can't seem to do an update without breaking it. Where I come from, that's called bad development. Alright. Show you some of the new stuff they have. Golden Rift Rock plushie. They didn't even come up with an original design. It's basically a chocobo from Final Fantasy. What do you mean wish ready? What do I do now? I don't understand why. I got 200 lucky envelopes. Alright. That's what I got from my wish. Whoop whoop. So we got those vendors. We got patched hot pot. Wonder if they know that if people just don't play it, they might not patch it in the underground. I want this T10, I want that. But, unfortunately, I need recipes for the board. Any plushies that are new, not for gold, it's tickets for the Rift Rock plushie. I was able to just walk right in here and buy it because the last bundle board or something they did gave us a whole bunch of tickets. Starstone event, I think. Zeki's Taiyaki is what I need. I saw it someplace. It must be at Zeki's for tokens, maybe. Cause this is all fireworks and Maji lanterns. I want that fruit post, that's 4,000 tickets. They did expand how long Choppa Chase lasts, so you get more tickets. Oh, there it is. One, two, three, four. Well, three, because I'll save the starred one for displaying. So we'll do this Choppa Hut, and I'll get that. That'll just leave a couple bright shrooms, fireworks, and some mirrors. Definitely not where I wanted to go. I'm pretty sure the Dragon Fireworks was ridiculous priced. Yep, 2,000 and we need 5 of them, so we need 10,000 tickets. What is up, Ashay? I'll make myself useful. I'll clean the cobwebs right out of that. If you know, you know. Someone's gotta dust it off. What is Ani doing? Did you just see him bouncing around in there? What's up, Kenyatta? Hey, baby.
Oh. Oh. Look sharp out there, detective.
No, they still have the Choppa Hut Maji plush. We got fireworks wallpaper, don't know if it's animated. Vermilion tile wallpaper. Bamboo. Yep. Then over here, I was already at that one. Then over here we got the Rift Rack plush. Divider, lamp posts, lamps, benches, tables. I want this decorative fruit bowl. Definitely want that. They was gonna screw us over until the community complained, and they extended this event by like 2 weeks. You can't gift it though. Oh, you mean the plushies? I mean, if you want to buy a couple of these Choppa Hut Maji plushes and donate to me. They're good for trading. Nobody wants to save up to 60k to do so. After this event, I'll show you the plushes I have. You're gonna shit. I thought there was other stuff for gold that I wanted to, but I don't see it. I have the garden chopper. Oh, they added a new tent system for building and crafting and stuff. I'll show you that when we're back at the house. I want that T10. Yeah, there's recipes that you can get for gold actually. I finally got the rest of them. Well, if you feel like jumping on them, grabbing them someday. This is going on to like the 16th or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna need like 50,000 tickets for everything I want. Realistic number, probably about 25. But I need those 10,000 for the board. All that stuff I bought just gave me tickets. Wait your turn, asshole. See, we got 4 minutes for this now. Alright, so how we're doing Hot Pot. If you want to play this week, Wolfie, we're just using my stream and feeding me the stuff I need. We did it earlier, and Sorky got 250 tickets, or how many ever she just said in the chat. You little bastard. Yeah, she got 250 tickets just by standing there feeding, watching the stream and feeding what I needed. So if we get 4 of us doing that, we could farm the hell out of these tickets. I hope both those players get molested. coming for me, Lucky Charms. They have a stamp card for this event too. Collect 20 choppas as one. I've never gotten over 9 in a round. There we go. What the fuck? You and your distance hacks. Gotta cheat in a cozy game. You're going to hell with ice for that one. Of course. I feel like I give a shit. Alright. Now what did I need? 2 more of those. Oh hell, holy hell, I got almost 3,000 tickets out of that chopper run. Whoop whoop! Alright, so we're gonna get my tea container because I really want it. I don't know who was selling it. Breath was selling it, I don't know where his booth was. Yeah, that is mine. That treasure box is mine. I'll get the baskets later. Alright, back to Kalima. Not gonna spend any more ticket money until I get the stuff I need, the fireworks for the board. Alright, so I can cross off Miyazaki's Taiyaki. And then go drop these off and see how many shrooms I need. They actually finally are doing something about it. People's using that Overwolf overlay and Zorky, if you're still at the stream, he has multiple registers. I promise you they're in one of them. Alright, bright shrooms, here we go. And you won't let me deposit it. And you won't let me deposit it. Come on, Bethesda. If I wanted to play a busted ass game, I'd go play Fallout. Alright, so I need 4 more bright shrooms. And I got that done. I need 5 fireworks. 8 mirrors. Alright, that's it. I need 8 mirrors, 4 bright shrooms, and 5 fireworks, and it is done. How do you duplicate a plushie? I'm assuming you have to be on PC. That explains why all these people got like full lots of... You should get them to tell you how to do it and then report them. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my plushies. I didn't dupe a single one. I grinded my ass off. I traded. That's why I said about if you can get me some of those Maji plushies, by all means, get me a stack. I trade 3 for 1 for Maji plushies. Because some people don't want to grind tickets. I like that T-Box. It's not gonna stay there, but I like it. Actually, I'm gonna make my cupboard useful and put it in there. What's this thing look like? Okay then, that's what that is. We'll put that in my board. And Sorky is right, when you buy something at the Maji, it has a chance to be starred and displayable. Fucking stick drift. Is that where I wanted it? No. That's where I wanted it. And then... Put that fish thing right there, I guess, for now. Alright, so plushies. I got a couple kitsus right here. I got one for every season there. Frog. My other seasonal ones in there eating fish. Got the new fairy mantis plushie. Plushie. Other kitsu plushie that came from Battle Pass. You can also get them from mining. Here's another new one, the little sprout. Here's a new plushie that came out, the one that looks like a chocobo. That's the one from the event going on right now. Got 2 Nimbles of Drakes. Cows. Powcats. Extra set of those. Schmoes. Aquatic ones. Second anniversary plush. Can turn on and turn off. Yep. Then up here up front, I have my granddaddy, which is why it's up here. This is Pick Up Fungi plushie. That comes from buying an energy drink from Madrina's. I happen to run into a player who happens to like the elderberry flavor of Madrina's. So they traded me the plushie because they have more than one. Alright, we're gonna see what this thing looks like, wherever it went. Nice little jar. It actually looks alright right there. And it looks like we have another award. Needs to go up one. Yeah. Major award, like a leg lamp. Got this from there. And I got almost every fish in the game chilling out in here. Only plush I need's the other Madrina's drink one. I mean, I technically have it. It's just... Or I do have it. Right here, pink Maje. I thought it would say Madrina's on it, but for some reason this doesn't say Madrina's Fungi plushie. It just says Fungi plushie. Which I have tons of other plushies at my other lot too. But they're strategically placed, they're not just all piled up. Like there's my other Ogpur. Gotta do my apples. Alright. Oh, plushies, yeah. Got these for refer a friend. Refer a friend's broke. You can just make up emails and do it and look at bounces. Got some deer. Got a kitsu. More frogs. Little fun guy plush. My snails. Choppa. Lantern bug. Couple of Mamujins. Cernuck. Pumpkin patch. Some of those bigger pumpkins is plushies, I'm not sure which ones. Actually. Got my frogs. I wonder if I can spend those out of my box. I'm gonna try. Alright, I need another dowsing rod. Circuit's going bye-byes. I forgot to get copper bars. Yeah, I want to say this one right here is a plush. I think he was still playing on Halloween. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this camp. Yeah, the new plushie, I'll pull it out so you can actually see it. Chocobo from Final Fantasy. That's what the new plushie is. Not original idea at all involved with it. But yeah, that's every plush in game minus... I think it's 2. I don't know, I use Palia tracker. That's why they're sitting there, not necessarily a flex, but I was going down to the line with a checklist. Now pods, I'm missing some of them. Oh, and we got a new flower for Lunar New Year. I hope nobody waters it. What do we need? Copper bars and bright shroom. I'll go for bright shroom first. And then I will get some copper bars on the way back. Now I know streamers don't normally do this, but I promise you couple people, it is perfectly okay if I get up to get a drink. Do you like thirsting to death? I don't either. In the meantime, while I'm getting that drink, take your index finger, scroll down a little bit, and hit that subscribe button for more random gaming content. Because it's perfectly okay to hit subscribe on content you're watching. It even helps the channel grow. And for someone that doesn't promote their channel, that person gets to know almost every one of their subscribers. In the meantime, I'm filling up my bottle with some Royal Crown. And we're going to finish this bundle board out. Or at least get close. I mean, we're almost done already. I don't know how long I've been playing. But we're getting there. See, and you're all still here, and everything is okay. I promised you it would be. Alright, so we're going to go down to Beachcomber. I've had a lot of luck at that location. I think the reason I wasn't finding as many there for a bit, when I was switching servers, I actually wasn't switching servers because Sorky was still in here. I have to check my dailies quick. 5 oyster meat and modded goby, so I'm going to get me some oyster meat quick. I need to submit a ticket for the smooth rock for iron ore. I have opened about 1,000 of these unopened oysters and I can't get it. I've gotten a black pearl before I got that thing. Alright, Palia tip time. You just saw me hop over those. People in game have asked me before why I'm always hopping around. Well, I'll show you the next strip of oysters I find or shows. And I'm not going to find it here. But basically, I can walk up to this, and I can hit X and stop my movement. Or I can be running full tilt, hit my gather and jump button and keep on moving. So when there's shells in a line, I just bunny hop up over top of them. Like that. Once I find the line of them over here at the other location, which I'm not going to because I went to the wrong beach. So we'll go to Windy Ruins, then we'll go up to the other beach. New Resident Evil I will be getting. I was playing the first Ascendant last week and was talking to a player. Player wasn't just a player, he is a game designer and he helped work on the atmosphere for the new Resident Evil. I don't know if he meant atmosphere as in soundscapes or if he was working on design. I was going to buy Code Violet, but that game kind of absolutely flopped. Like, I didn't try it yet. I saw a bad review by IGN. I don't listen to IGN, so I looked further deeper into it. IGN was pretty harsh on it, but it doesn't appear to be as bad as they said. There is artwork in the game, and they used a lot of AI generated images that doesn't make sense. I actually thought about getting a hold of them to try to get working on that, because I can make AI images that do make sense, or I can actually, I don't know, pick up a fucking pen and draw something, then just use AI to add some color into it. Alright, that's all we're getting from this area. I only need one more bright shroom, and then we have that part done. With that said, we're gonna fast travel up to Coral, the place I wanted to go to. And aside from the AI art, they did next to nothing for the dinosaur movement and AI. It's just clunky. Clunky. Alright, so here's where the bunny hopping. There's still not a lot in the road, but you get the idea. I don't have to stop and waste my time being able to run again. I can just bunny hop right up over it and pick it up. Alright, there's my 5 oyster meat. $5,000 Lunar XP. Lunar Path. Where is it going to? Alright, so they screwed me out of XP because it sure as hell didn't go here. I'm gonna type that in the chat. Alright, so there's our first bug. Lunar Path XP is not being credited once you do your daily. As you can see, Wolfie, you just watched me do it. But welcome to the channel and another busted ass game by Singularity 6. Did my first daily, 0 out of 20,000 Lunar XP. Do I have this path active? I guess so, because that one's complete and that one's complete. I would really like my 5,000 XP. Actually, I'm going to submit a ticket when I'm done streaming Singularity 6. You owe me 10,000 XP just for holding me up. I didn't have it activated. I don't know where it went, but apparently that doesn't count. Alright, so I wasted one daily. That one's on me. That one's on me. My bad. Alright, let's go get this last bright shroom up here at Statue Garden. I still need to open another 1,000 of those oysters to get the smooth pebble for Ono. Yep, Code Violet looked like crap, so I was like, you know what am I gonna buy? Nothing, because I remembered that Resident Evil was coming out soon. So I definitely will be playing that. I didn't play 7 or Village. I played a little bit of 7. I refuse to play that game unless I am playing it on VR. Is how good it was. I started it in VR. I did not finish it because I was house watching. At the time I was using the VR and they moved. I'm not playing it not in VR. But I still need to play 7 and Village. But I won't. I'm just gonna play the new one. Alright. So the only thing broke in this update so far is the new wall decor they give you for going to the Moji Market the first time. You can't hang it on your wall, you have to hang it off of other wall decor. Seeing how bad they messed up last update, that's not too bad for them. But you'd think someone that charges $40 for 3 colors of an outfit, they would take that money and test an update before it goes live. I like how that person stopped like I was gonna stop and gawk at his outfit. I don't care. I know what you paid for it. It's not worth it. There's that bundle done. We're gonna claim that. More bugs. Yay! We get to do the board for bugs now. Alright, there's 2 of them done. Need to get me some mirrors up in here, up in here. 8 more mirrors. I can cross these bright shrooms off. 8 more mirrors means silver bars. So I'm gonna have to farm Kalima for some silver. So none of these I got. Well, it was just the last one. Why is it still saying claim rewards on something? Because it was lagging. Mod Dude Gobi. I gotta see where to get that at. Oh, it credited. Yes. Can almost get a skateboard, which makes no sense. I can't drive it. Then we have the wooden planks and ramps. So yeah, you're going to give us a half-pipe building kit for a skateboard we can't even ride. Sandbox timer, you can get that from housing tickets. Emberborn fence, you can get that from crafting the Emberborn set. Ferris, you can get that with a Ferris handler's license. This comes from a loot pile. This comes from the housing. This comes from town hall. So yeah, if you don't pay for this pass like a complete idiot, you at least get a hairstyle, which kinda looks woke, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you get, and then if you decide to pay 1,000 for it, almost the same price as all of this, you can get 2 outfits. Not worth it. Shove that. Alright, so I need silver. Buy something from Zucker to Pecker. Get my friendship up.
If it isn't Killiman's newest entrepreneur. I'll see you soon, alright?
I don't think they added anything new over here at Town Hall for the Lunar coins. But we're gonna check. No, but you know what? At least this year of the Naga poster, I can hang it on my wall where it belongs. And I think I'm gonna blow it on more waterlogged and goodies bags and see if I can get a recipe or a piece of corn. I should get another Naga plush for trade fodder. Alright, so the reason the board is giving out bugs as bundle rewards. The new tent system, which I will show you back at the house, you need bugs to craft tents for the most part. and I am tent collecting. Going to finish your cleaning. Yeah, I'm going to do the next Maji event that I'm out. Throw these back in here. Yeah, so now when you go to dye something, you don't have to pick it up, put it in your inventory, and take it to your tent table. Your tent table, all that does now is craft tents if you have the recipe. Then you just go into your edit mode, tent option, and you can change them all right here. I really like the olive tent that I do not own yet, and the paddock tent. Here's the new ones that came out, the Riff Rock and the Celebration tent. They're the same damn tent colors, just arranged in a different way. Alright, so I'm gonna need an ore compass. And go get us some silver. Actually, while there's nobody here at this stream, we're going to go down to the middle. Well, we're just going to go right up here. And we're just going to hang this stream up. And I will continue this later. Just look in my live stream section if you want to check that out. As always, much love. Until next time, Shivanites and Shivets, Shiv'ems.